Welcome, guys, to the last match of the Zimbabwe tour. They'll be looking to probably get home after a pretty tough tour, with Ireland being quite clinical in this series. So we will go over the result that we've had for Ireland cricket. We won by 233 runs in the Test match, 384 all out. Camphor 105 after 216 deliveries, his fourth Test 100. Supported by 50s for Nolan and Dhoni with that dogged 69. Gumbo 5 for 110, 3 for 74 for Nungu, and 2 for 93 for Nagarava. Zimbabwe were at 322 out with Chararu 102, Takodza 70, Wesley Madhevre 37, and yet they just couldn't quite get consistent enough punches like we did. We're slightly ahead at this stage. 3 for 74 for Little, 3 for 72 for Foster, 255 for Camphor, and Ben Oliver 1 for 15 off his 6. 3-3-1 for 9 declared. Roy Hill falling just short of what would have been a good 100 early stage in his career. He's out for 96 there, 10 boundaries in that innings. Camphor and Walker hung around, with Walker getting a 50 and Foster with a handy 41 at the bottom of the innings. Nungu 4 for 70 was quite good. Zimbabwe chasing a monumental score of 394 for victory, just folded pretty much. The bowling was all good. 3 for 50 for Little, 246 for Ball, 2 for 25 for Foster, 2 for 32 for Camphor, and 1 wicket for Oliver there again. So pretty happy with how we performed there, to say the least. This match here, we are gifting an opportunity to Manly, and Walker might make his way into the team for Ben Oliver for this game. Just got to get the next generation up. Walker will bat in an unfamiliar position of 6, so it's a great opportunity for him to sort of stake his claim in the team. So we will rely on our 4 seamers to get through a lot of work. It is overcast. It is pretty patchy weather here in Ireland. We will bat first on the surface, even though it'll be very tough early on. So we've got to just sort of weather our way through this as we look to clinch this test series and just swap places with Zimbabwe on the we'll move up slightly bit on the test tables. It's going to be tough. The first session will be tough because the ball will be hooping round, especially with overcast conditions. As Hill leans on that, that's 4. We've won every coin toss on this particular series, which has been incredibly fortunate. But you still got to do a job here. We're want to mean business against Zimbabwe. Like, the next series is the Pakistan team Arise on our shores, and they are a good side. They will be levels above what Zimbabwe can offer at the moment. But yeah, we've got some confidence going into that series. We'll have to make a few tweaks to our team, I think, just so we've got another maybe bowler on the team. See how we go there. First and foremost, we want to have a good test match. Want to win another test series. We've had test series wins against England and Australia in recent times. And Hill will depart for 15 off 44. Brings Dean Burton to the crease. Number 2 test batsman in the world, according to the world rankings. We might show you the rankings actually after, just to show where people are at for us. Just got to be patient. Patience is the key. We just want to extend our lead if we can, and just put Zimbabwe under pressure to level the series up. They did win last time they were here, so there's a valuable points. Ireland are at least going to get a valuable point. Burton gone for 14, so it's just a good wee period here for Zimbabwe. They have been good in this series. It's just at times we've just been clinical enough. Just showing that we are an improving nation. Had some key moments. Bowlers have stepped up very well in this series. Nolan, he'll get on top of that hook for 4. We have bowled well in this match so far. They have not let us get away at all. We're only going just above 2.5, well, 2.4, 2.5 and over, and that's 50 for Nolan. 50 for the youngster. Tector. It's been pretty quiet in this series, Harry Tector. And he's been dropped. moving ball's going to be very tough to play. Tector gone. That's a good delivery from Gumbo. Out goes Tector. In comes Kampfer. He's had 100 in the last game. Been a great player for us over the years, Curtis Kampfer. There's a lot to offer. Like, he's only 30 years of age, and I think he can still get a few more hundreds yet. Yeah, those are very good numbers. 3,592 one-day international runs and test match runs. He's one of their leaders in terms of getting consistent scores. For us, Nolan, he will continue to bat on here. He's going to be a key component here. But yeah, in that last test match, like, Zimbabwe had us like 200 for 6 in that first innings. Let us get away, and they've had periods in that second innings where we batted as well, where we kind of struggled. So they've had their moments, certainly, to try and seize the opportunity. We've just had men step up at the key time. Chris Kampfer will get that away for 4. 134 for 3. Nolan gets that away as well, so Hardyaker will continue. 138 for 3 after 60 overs. 72 for Nolan, 8 for Kampfer. The batsmen have really struggled to just get acclimatised to the pitch. I'll be looking around that 220 mark potentially before the end of the day. Hopefully just not losing too many wickets. Nolan is gone. Nungu gets it in a good area, and the opener has fought hard for that 80 of 199 deliveries. He's gone. And it brings a debut for Jack Walker. 19 years of age, Jack Walker. Average of 40. And he's getting himself an opportunity here. One of the rare opportunities you probably get for a while because they've had top order being relatively solid. But can he impress? He has been caught. So we're in a bit of a hole here. Like 167 for 5. Graham Walker in now. Zimbabwe are really making us work here. It's been a good day for them so far. It's been their day. 183 for 5. A wee bit of movement, and Walker will get that away for 4. This is Graham Walker. 2 50s in his career so far. He's just getting his spot established in the team along with Ben Oliver. Like, they're 2 very promising all-rounders. More so batting all-rounders, but I think they will take the place of Tector and Kampfer, like, up the order, like, in the next 4 to 5 seasons. Gives them enough time to sort of develop their talent. So 200's up for Ireland, 202 for 5. Walker gets it away for 4 more. Off the extra bowler in this game, with Manley making his way to the team, replacing Wayne Ball. Get a 3-pronged seam attack going. Hard-fought first day. Honours, you'd say, are slightly Zimbabwe's. But we have shown great resilience here. Kampfer 46 and Walker 31. A good partnership. Needs to honestly continue. We need over 300. That is a 50 for Curtis Kampfer. Walker will get a lucky edge away for 4. Just got to tire out the Zimbabweans. Keep them out as long as we can. Play and a miss. It's a good shot for Walker. That is a lovely boundary. Walker, he will race towards another 50. So he is got his third 50 really early in his career too. He looks the part, certainly at test level. And very pleased to say that he could be just the guy we need to sort of lift even further up these rankings. Good innings so far. He's done a really good job here, digging Ireland out of a bit of a hole and just getting us into a position of strength. It's another good shot. A few loose deliveries from Zimbabwe admittedly in this session of day 2. All-time record partnership between these two against Zimbabwe. Playing a miss. 27 for 5. A competitive score regardless, because the pitch will favour seam, and it has deteriorated a bit. Uneven bounce, pitch is average. 78 and 76 respectively. And beats the diving slip there. Walker moves into the 80s. He's past Kampfer here, and he's going to be trapped. LBW. It was a really good night from Walker. He's just changed the momentum of this innings. Brings Downey in. He's batting at 8, the keeper. Again, a very experienced keeper for us. He hasn't scored any hundreds or anything. He's just a handyman that's been in the Ireland team. That just averaged in the late 20s, all formats. He's been dropped. It's been a session for Ireland, this one. And it's been a big session, big moving session. So the run rate has lifted slightly as well. Gets that away for 4 more. Curtis Kampfer moves to 90. And his career average is just moving up respectfully. And just love to get those numbers. 100 wickets in each format, Kampfer. That'll be his goal. Might be pretty hard to do, but love to see him go close, at the very least. Downey gets it away for 4 byes. Good shot. That is 4. This is real punishing for the Zimbabweans. They've been out in the field a long time now, and credit to Ireland, they are starting to pick their run rate up. If they can get it to close to 3 and over for across the whole session, I'll be pretty pleased. This is good batting, good test match batting. Curtis Kampfer gets another 100 in the series. He's been a great performer, and that's his 5th Test 100, and his remarkable form continues. He had a good one-day series as well, and this game is getting taken away from Zimbabwe thanks to his heroic efforts. Downey just working a few down to 3rd man. Ireland put the accelerator really on. Been a fantastic all-rounder, Curtis Kampfer. 110 off 254 deliveries, and he's just continuing on. Ireland pushing on for 400 now. And Downey, he is just having no regard for Test cricket. He's playing a bit of baseball. The old English term. 8 fours and a 6 for Downey. He's done a good job too. A handy half century, as we were talking about Stephen Downey. Really good keeper for us. Like, Tucker just couldn't quite find his footing at the level this man has. He's 1050, 32.94. That's handy. That's good for Ireland cricket, those two. He's a fighter anyway. As we try to press on as much as we can. He will depart though now. Nagarava will get the wicket of Downey. 51 off 62. Foster, he can bat a little bit too. He's known to score pretty quickly. Ireland will just try to pile up the runs. Getting a score over 400 in the first innings on a tough surface is really showing some good signs. The batting is getting better all the time. Oh, that's good delivery from Blessing Mirzabani. He was really good in our save in the English county one a few years back. Really good player. Foster has gone for 10. Heading in now. 21 for 8. Curtis Kampfer just continuing to score as fast as he can. It's a good shot. That is whipped off sort of a length that was drifting onto the pads. And this onslaught does continue. This is a really good first innings now. Manly didn't get all of that. He's gone. Josh Little in. Well, that's a beautiful flick off the pads. gone though now, but the innings was very special from Curtis Canfer. 139 of 283 deliveries, and Ireland get to 444 with some good knocks throughout that innings, and a bit of pressure on the Zimbabweans. Nagarava bowled well. He was definitely the pick of the bowlers, 4 for 90. There, right, let's see how well we go in this bowling effort of ours. See if we can put them under any sort of pressure. Can we get a breakthrough? Little to Jaya, and he has finally drew the edge, and Jaya is gone. He's gone for 17. And Little will get in a good area again and clean up Myers. And this Little is just continuing on in very good form. Foster in as well. Little will bowl 9 overs in that spell. Walker in. Walker will get a chance just to be getting through a decent spell. Zimbabwe have lost 3 early wickets. We're all gone for 11, so this has been a good wee session for Ireland. Exactly what they wanted. And Foster is going to deliver another wicket in the session. And that is 77 for 4 to Kodza. Gone for 6. And we will attack at the other end with Little. 108 for 4, Zimbabwe off 34 overs. 57 for Choraru. He's hanging in the Ireland lead by 336. Walker's done a very tidy job with the ball, the all-rounder. He will take his spot and have a bit of a rest. Curtis Canfer in now. Manly. Ireland are hunting for more wickets. And the bouncer will get the opener out, and that man again, Curtis Canfer, gets him out for 84. And he's done it again. Madandi gone 169 for 6. And all of a sudden Zimbabwe trailing by a comprehensive amount. Foster will pick up another one. That is Gumbo. Gone for 2. And we'll bring in Walker again. Walker done a good job. It's been very tight while the other bowlers attack. He can just hold up an end. A Little will come in now. He'll get the wicket to... he'll get the ball to hoop in late to Nagarava there for 10. Yeah, Walker's done a fantastic job. 9 for 37 off 20 overs. He hasn't taken a wicket, but he's certainly just proven how handy he will be. Little will bring Foster in from that end. Be a bit of a tickle there, and Shumba will depart. Ireland need can Ireland at least force their follow on again. They have Murthabani be the last man to fall. Foster will pick up a very handy amount of runs, wickets. 5 for 45 for him, one of his better spells. We will not enforce the follow on. We will bat again, and we'll just try and bat at least till probably deep into day 4. Hill's got a good delivery. Gumbo will strike. Hill will go for naught. Not the greatest of starts. Still need a bit of maturity here. Burton's gone. Gumbo will strike again. So Ireland 12 for 2. Ball starting to play a bit of tricks. Just wanted to give our bowlers a bit of a rest after a very, very long spell at the bowling crease. Make sure we get ourselves a decent position. 38 for 2 after 15. 27 for Nolan. Wickets to Gumbo. 2 good LBWs there. Done a really good job. 43 for 3 now. 43 for 4. Zimbabwe fighting their way back into this. And we're just going to have to dig deep. Still got a bit of work to do. We can't get too far ahead of ourselves. Got to be a bit of period of graft. This has been good from Zimbabwe. 5 off 50 Walker. It doesn't sound like much, but he's had to come at a time when we've really battled. It's his first boundary in Test cricket. And he's gone the next delivery. So 74 for 5 now, Ireland. With Walker at the crease with Harry Tector. Into day 3, 75 for 5, lead to 87 for Ireland. Zimbabwe have got a wee bit of a sniff though. Just got to have a good session here. Zimbabwe have bowled phenomenally well in this second innings, and that's a bit of a deviation. And Tector will depart for 32. 87 for 6. So every run golden here for Ireland. So the lead just swells above 300. Shows you how hard it is going to be to bat on for Zimbabwe. So really got going in this innings. Just make sure we have enough on the board. 12 for 8 now. This has been phenomenal bowling from Zimbabwe. Blessings Mirzabani, just bringing Zimbabwe back into the test. Gonna have to get something out of the last pairing here. 113 for 9. Just collapsed Ireland. Oh dear, that could be an injury. You're right. Tougher out, man. He's retired hurt. Oh no, that is Graham Walker out for 7 weeks with a broken rib. And 330 is a gettable score for Zimbabwe. A great performance from Blessings Mirzabani. Done a great job there. And we have to search for early wickets up front. Little strike early, and that's what we needed just before the end of the session. Zimbabwe session. That one. Manly with Little. Little has been all over Zimbabwe this whole tour. Myers gone. 5. Just need someone to step up with the ball while Walker's out, because he did a good job in that first innings. 85 for 2 after 22. 246 to win. Chris Camper will get the opener out. Very important wicket. Zimbabwe, we're getting a partnership there. This is going to be a close finish. I think we haven't got enough on the board at the moment. We think we do need to sort of manage our bowlers well here. Tector. I think Tector is going to have to bowl at an end. Try to get through some of his spell. Foster comes back in. And is that even the score out a little bit? Is the Zimbabwean injured too? He is. So Burrell is out for 3 weeks. Both teams down to 10 men, effectively. Tector's done a tidy job so far. He's going to do the Walker job in this inning. Shumba is gone. Little strikes. Little strikes again. Yeah, the pitch is a very hard one to bat on, but we shouldn't have been rolled for what we were. We're just lucky we had a significant lead. Bit of a rest. Foster in. Foster will get the wicket of Gumbo, and a big diving catch from the second slip. Probably more of a third slip, you'd say there. Gets the strike. Manly in. 154 to get. Tector trying to get through a lot of overs here just to make up for the Walker ones. Day 5, Zimbabwe 209 for 6, Nagarava 49, Takodza is on 41. Look back, Little has just been the difference between these two sides. Another fifer in the series. It's got Nagarava 49. Tector will be out of the attack. Manly will be in. The attack from one end here. Manly will get the wicket in Nungu. And just one more wicket for Ireland to clinch a 2-0 series win. There it is. Ireland will beat Zimbabwe in this test series and a clean sweep of the tour. First time we've done that in the career mode. And a good performance from Little. 8 wickets for the test. Curtis Camphor was our man of the match with that 139. And very, very pleased to say that we have moved closer to Afghanistan. And we have just put a wee bit of distance on Zimbabwe in a couple of the formats. Really happy with the guys there. That was a good performance. The next series is against Pakistan. Pakistan, we will play that one-day international series. And yeah, we'll see how we go in that series. So smash the like button, share with a friend, and we'll see you next time.